Miss M here, and I am back with another book. I want to read this book. I've read half of this book on my own, but this is a really good book. And for those of you guys that may not have access to it, I want to start a series where I read this book with you. This is called The Lost Boy. It is by Dave Pelzer, and it is I believe the second book. There's a sequel. The first one is A Child Called It. If you have not read that, you must read it. It is a great book. Also, trigger warning, this book is about child abuse. It has a lot to do with childhood trauma. But I really like this book because he takes us through his childhood experiences. So this is the follow-up of A Child Called It. And in A Child Called It, it talks a lot about his mother and where she started and when the abuse started. He was singled out as a child. I believe he was the youngest child. But he was the only child that was suffering from this type of abuse in the home, which made it really interesting. I feel like when you are a child in a home full of siblings and your mother, for whatever reason, decides to handpick you out as the one that she wants to use as her punching bag, it makes it even worse than if, you know, all of you guys are being abused. Why me? Why just me? So that's a really good book. Now, this book here, he talks a lot about the aftermath. So when he was actually removed from the home, and when he starts his journey in a foster home and in foster care. So I want to read this with you guys. This is called The Lost Boy by Dave Pelzer. Foster child search for the love of a family. The Lost Boy. Chapter 1, The Runaway. Winter 1970, Daly City, California. I'm alone. I'm hungry, and I'm shivering in the dark. I sit on top of my hands at the bottom of the stairs in the garage. My head is tilted backward. My hands become numb hours ago. My neck and shoulder muscles began to throb, but that's nothing new. I've learned to turn off the pain. I'm mother's prisoner. I am 9 years old, and I've been living like this for years. Every day it's the same thing. I wake up from sleeping on an old army cot in the garage, perform the morning chores, and if I'm lucky, eat leftover breakfast cereal from my brothers. I run to school, steal food, run to the house, and am forced to throw up in the toilet bowl to prove that I didn't commit the crime of stealing any food. I receive beatings or play another one of her games, perform afternoon chores, then sit at the bottom of the stairs until I'm summoned to complete the evening chores. Then, and only if I have completed all of my chores on time, and if I have not committed any crimes, I may be fed a morsel of food. My day ends only when mother allows me to sleep on the army cot where my body curls up in my meek effort to retain any body heat. The only pleasure in my life is when I sleep. That's the only time I can escape my life. I love to dream. Weekends are worse. No school means no food and more time at the house. All I can do is try to imagine myself away somewhere, anywhere from the house. For years, I have been the outcast of the family. As long as I can remember, I've always been in trouble and have deserved to be punished. At first, I thought I was a bad boy. Then, I thought mother was sick because she only acted differently when my brothers were not around and my father was away at work. But somehow, I always knew mother and I had a private relationship. I also realized that for some reason, I have been mother's sole target for her unexplained rage and twisted pleasure. I have no home. I am a member of no one's family. I know deep inside that I do not now, nor will I ever deserve any love, attention, or even recognition as a human being. I am a child called It. I'm all alone inside. Upstairs, the battle begins. Since it's after 4 in the afternoon, I know both of my parents are drunk. The yelling starts. First the name calling, then the swearing. I count the seconds before the subject turns to me. It always does. The sound of mother's voice makes my insides turn. What do you mean? She shrieks at my father, Stephen. You think I treat the boy bad, do you? Her voice then turns ice cold. I can imagine her pointing a finger at my father's face. You listen to me. You have no idea what it's like. If you think I treat it that bad, then it can live somewhere else. I can picture my father, who after all these years still tries somewhat to stand up for me, swirling the liquor in his glass, making the ice from his drink rattle. Now calm down, he begins. All I'm trying to say is, well, no child deserves to live like that. My God, Roever. You treat dogs better than you do the boy. The argument builds to an ear-shattering climax. Mother slams her drink on the kitchen countertop. Father has crossed the line. No one ever tells mother what to do. I know I only have to pay the price for her rage. I realize it's only a matter of time before she orders me upstairs. I prepare myself. Ever so slowly, I slide my hands out from under my butt, but not too far, for I know sometimes she'll check on me. I know I am never to move a muscle without her permission. I feel so small inside. I only wish I could somehow... Without warning, mother opens the door leading to the downstairs garage. You, she screams. Get your ass up here now.